So let's have an honest talk about Redfall, okay? Let's get something out of the way first. Is this the greatest game of all time? Of course not. Is this the game that's gonna win the game of the year? Of course not. So what type of game is Redfall? It's a type of a game that it's suitable for Game Pass, okay? Redfall was never considered to be a AAA must subscribe to a Game Pass type of a game. It's a vampire mediocre type of a game where you can jump in co-op with other 3 people and have some fun and, you know, slay some vampires, and you can upgrade your weapons, have different types of weapons and stuff, right? Here I am at 60 FPS on the Shadow, running it just fine. Yes, in the beginning there were some bugs, but every game has bugs. Look at Jedi Survivor, look at Battlefield 2042, look at that crappy port from Sony, from Naughty Dog, The Last of Us Part 1. I don't see anybody having this kind of a complaint about The Last of Us Part 1. I don't see people saying, ooh, Neil Druckmann should be fired or he needs to step down. I don't see anybody saying, you know, Jim Ryan should step down, should be fired because we got a shitty port of The Last of Us Part 1 on the PC. Well, why is it the Xbox? You know, this is some kind of a prejudice against the Microsoft, against the Xbox. And what's even more disgusting is you see a lot of these individuals on the YouTube jumping on that bandwagon for the clicks, you know, for the clicks. Hey, oh, this is trending. Let's talk shit about Redfall and let's talk shit about the Xbox, right? Because it's a trending thing. It's gonna get me a lot of clicks, you know. That's the one of the biggest disgusting turnoffs for me. Being here on the YouTube part-time that I am, and it's so disgusting, man. How people are willing just to sell themselves for that mighty dollar. Same thing on a TikTok, you know, show some skin for a mighty dollar, right? It's no different for the video games. It's just clicks. I do this because I want to share what I'm doing. I don't do this for money, okay? I have a real job. I actually work for a living. I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun. And even though I was doing this part-time, no one has more videos than me in such a short period of time. 7.2 thousand videos. Not to mention how many live streams I have done. Ridiculous amount of live streams and podcasts and etc., etc., etc. But here, we're not talking about me. We're here to talk about this gaming so-called community that wants to jump on the bandwagon on whatever is trending. Remember the Cyberpunk? Everybody started jumping on Cyberpunk, right? Because it was a trending thing. So everybody talked about Cyberpunk, right? And then once it wasn't trending anymore, they moved on to something else. You know. So what I'm trying to say here in this video, and I want to make this video very short, is that do people really feel that way? Are they really upset about the Redfall? Are they really upset about the Game Pass? No. Deep down they're not. Do you know why? Because they love Game Pass. Would you rather pay $120 for a Microsoft Flight Simulator? Would you rather pay $70 for this game? Would you rather pay $70 for every game? Would you rather pay $70 for MLB? Would you rather pay $70 for Battlefield 2042? Why, I think not. So Game Pass, $14 a month. It's a pretty darn good deal, okay? So people love Game Pass, all right? It's not about that. It's about the fact that it's about the trend. Phil Spencer never said that, ooh, Redfall is our AAA Gears of War must-have video game. Phil Spencer never said that. He never said that the Redfall is going to be the system seller, you must have it. He never said that. Never, not once did he say that. Maybe he might have said that about Forza, but he never said that about Redfall. Okay? So I don't know where this hype came in about Redfall. I got as much hyped about the Redfall as I did for Deathloop. You know, when it came out exclusively for PlayStation 5 for a little while. Right? Which is the same Arcane, the same developer that designed that game, and that game got 10 out of 10. Where did Phil Spencer say that this is going to be the greatest game of all time? It's going to sell the Game Pass. It's going to sell the Xbox Series X. You must have this. Where? Where did he say that? What's the one game that they've been pushing now for 2 years? Starfield. Starfield is that AAA that's going to be the one that you need to have. Starfield. And I don't think Starfield's gonna fail. I think Starfield's gonna do great, because Starfield is a big, expensive game. It's like the Avatar of games. It's like a Skyrim in universe, Skyrim in space. You can go anywhere, any planet. You can visit your friend at the other planet. So many things you can do. Endless, 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 infinite, infinite, infinite stars to explore. Not to mention all the mods and moddings that you're going to have within that game. So don't worry. Starfield will be great. In the beginning, it's going to have some bugs. It's going to need to be patched up because it's such a huge undertaking, such a huge game. Okay, so don't expect the game to be running perfectly day one on September. They're going to have to patch it up. It's going to take some time. So what I'm trying to say here is, everybody here who's, you know, complaining and bitching and moaning about Redfall, 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 there's nothing wrong with Redfall. I mean, it works just fine. 60 FPS. Come on. But this is some kind of a trending that everyone has. It's a trend. It's easy to pick apart on the Xbox. It's easy to jump on the Xbox. I don't understand this cancel culture that wants to see Xbox fail. Okay, let's say Xbox goes out of business. Then what? Then what? I wasn't happy when Stadia shut down. I didn't want a Stadia shut down. I don't like seeing companies shut down. I don't like this whole cancel culture shit. Remember The Order 1886? It was a beautiful game, but it got canceled because it was too short. And everybody jumped on the bandwagon because it was too short. And then they canceled that game. This whole cancel crap needs to stop, guys. All right. So that's what I really wanted to say and get it off my chest regarding the Starfield, this whole Starfield thing. It's really getting annoying, quite honestly. I can't even look at the YouTube anymore because it's just, everyone's just pumping out all these same old videos, you know. Starfield, put the pressure on, you know, the Redfall putting pressure on Starfield and all this other stuff. All these videos, you know. The pressure is on Starfield. Redfall, it's a disaster. How could this happen? Da 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 da. All these videos, and everyone's doing it just for the sake of clicks. That's the disgusting part. Like double standards, right? I don't see anybody complaining about PlayStation VR 2. Yeah, look at PlayStation VR 2. What a disaster that is. Right? Imagine if Xbox made a VR headset and it ended up like a PlayStation VR 2. Oh God. Imagine the double standard there. There's certainly some sort of a prejudice. There's two things going on. There's a prejudice against the Microsoft Xbox, and then there's this other part, which is clicks benefiting from this, you know, this Xbox that fiasco, you know, the Activision Blizzard thing got blocked, the acquisitions didn't go through. It seems to me there's a double standard going on here, and people are profiting money from this on, of course, Microsoft's behalf by making all these negative videos about Xbox. It's almost like they're trying to cancel Xbox, but at the same time they don't want to cancel it because it helps them make money. Any negative news about the Xbox, it's a good profit for the clicks. It's good for the algorithm, you know. So anyway, let me defeat this vampire with this weapon. There you go. All right, well, there you have it, guys. There's nothing wrong with Redfield. It's a okay game if you like vampires and all that. It's a okay game. It's not a horrendous, terrible game, but it's not also the greatest game either. It's somewhere in between. It's mediocre. It's mediocre. It's in the middle somewhere. It's playable. You can go ahead and join other people and co-op and get together. So it's not bad. It's as good as Dead Island 2. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to get this off my chest. This is my point of view. This is my perspective. I want to give you my perspective on this whole Redfall thing. All right, so that's all I wanted to say on this video. All right, thank you guys. Take care, and I'll see you later.